The Battalion XO actually chewed me the fuck out for what I did. Who do you fucking think you are? Lieutenant? You'll do whatever the fuck I tell you to do. Yeah. This movie we got coming out. I was thinking about how Grunts Life is finally releasing November 1st. I'm thinking about how impactful it might be on junior enlisted. And I'm thinking about questions that I might be asked. So, are you perpetuating a negative view of officers? Are you perpetuating bad behaviors in the military? And the way we did some of our stuff, yeah, we could have done it in better taste.
Oh yeah!
We could have made it clear that the shitty things that the guys did was wrong. But, you know, we're young filmmakers and we're just like, this is gonna be so fucking funny. Yeah! Let's fucking do it! So, you know, we showed dudes as dudes are. Dudes do and say a lot of shitty things. I always thought that this is, you know, comedians are here to provide a mirror to society. I've always felt that way. By always, I mean like recently after I read some book. No, it's been a while. So we're thinking about, you know, I always knew that this business would serve as a mirror to our community. We should have dirtied up the mirror, I think, at times when it was appropriate. So anyways, we'll get better. We do show officers to be pretty negative sometimes. Like kind of negative. Now, not all, but some. And I'm thinking about, you know, this film, A Grunt's Life, is really hard on the commanding officer.
6. We knew 8 hours ago that this whole patrol was a bad idea until we knew more about this guy.
So we're canceling the patrol, correct?
The patrol is a go, and you will carry on with the mission as planned.
Go! No copy! Johnson! Down!
I didn't have a good relationship with either of mine, but I will acknowledge that I was a fucking piece of shit for a while. I will acknowledge that. So I'm not fucking perfect here. But I'm just saying I did not appreciate many aspects of them. Some I did, other aspects I did not. And got some built up resentment towards them. And so I inserted my true feelings, what I actually felt. Because right now, do I feel the same way? No, not really. But when I wrote it, it was still close enough to those emotions. I wrote it full of emotion. And that emotion was fucking hatred. Because that's what I felt at one point. These visions, these fantasies of murder. Like those thoughts ran through my mind constantly. I just wanted blood. I think you gotta be that way if you want to be the best at your fucking job. I'm not gonna go to sleep knowing that my enemy wants my blood more than I want his blood. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have this passionate, lustful, romantic relationship with the slaughter of your enemies. You need that. And I totally acknowledge, it sounds completely sociopathic and psychotic and barbaric and all this shit, but that's what you need if you want to win fucking ball games. We out here winning ball games, dude. Yeah, we're gonna be the best in this fucking sport. Because if not, what happens? Society submits to the will of another. So come on. Like, did you ever think about that? Like, what happens if China fucked us up? Got with Russia and fucked us up. That's gonna be a fucking fight. Military's getting really fucking pussy these days. China, they were just fucking beating him with batons, waking you up in morning formation. You're just getting beaten. These fucking American kids crying about shit. Get the fuck out of here. It's disgusting. Disgusting. I'm so off topic. Where are we going with this? My bad. So I got these emotions, really intense hatred that I felt at some point towards my superiors, my senior officers, when I was in combat. Passionate hatred from just outrageous stupidity. Out-fucking-rageous. And I'm just like baffled and disappointed and all kinds of fucking shit. Just bad. Just no respect for them. Ugh, terrible. And I was a piece of shit, so like for me to not respect them, that's fucking something else, right? And it came down to just selfish decisions. Selfish, naive decisions that endangered lives. You didn't have to, okay? Like, this, we weren't fighting World War II, like holding the line. Shields against the enemy. And on the other side is our society. And if they break through, everybody dies or burns or gets raped and pillaged, right? It wasn't that. It was, hey guys, we're leaving in a couple months. So let's get a couple more fucking operations in here so we can get some fucking Bronze Stars. Now, don't get me wrong, I had a fucking great time. I'm so glad they did. Isn't that sick? It's terrible. Just trying to keep it real. Yeah, I had a total blast. It was great. But anyways, that's what they were doing. That kind of pissed me off. But then the whole, not letting us blow up buildings and shit, like, a little too fucking strict, I think, on those rules of engagement. That shit was obnoxious. Like, we should not be put in those fucking positions. We're the fucking Marine Corps. We fucking are supposed to come in, slaughter everyone, and get the fuck out. Come on. Think a little fuck further down the road sometimes here. They had driven by as many fucking grown men chewing on their feet on the side of the road after getting done fucking some kids. They wouldn't be trying to save them so bad. You know what I mean? Like, come on. They invented the wheel 6 weeks ago. 6 weeks before we got there. All the rest of Afghanistan talk shit on Helmand. The Afghans, they have worse things to say about Helmand than I just did right now. You know what my Terp said? My Terp said, these people expect the food to jump from the plate into their mouths. That's what he said. Saying those lazy fucks. So anyways, good God, how did we get there? Okay, so we're Afghanistan, commanding officers, selfish decisions, oh God. What I observed when I was in my unit by my senior officers was my battalion commander and the battalion XO was I wasn't even in combat yet. It gave me murderous thoughts. How fucking nuts was that? I just wanted blood the whole time. It was fucking so sick. And I'm a total pussy now. So I help spiders out of my house now. Oh man, so the senior officer, this is what I observed. At the hail and farewell for the battalion commander. Okay, so the hail and farewell from the lieutenant colonel and the colonel. The lieutenant colonel and the XO, he was a major. Before the hail and farewell, the battalion XO requested $1 from every Marine in the battalion for the battalion commander's going away gift for doing his job. What an inspiring guy. He came in there and he did his job. Wow. How do you not respect a guy like that, How do you not admire that? So much that you, as a junior enlisted Marine, would just feel compelled to reach into your pocket and pull out money to give to him. Because you just feel like he really deserved it. Out of everyone in the battalion who deserved a gift, the one guy I think really deserved it, battalion commander, without a doubt. And I don't remember hearing one other officer say, what kind of fucked up shit is this? What the fuck? What fuck are we doing? What fucking message are we sending? We're sending everything I just said for the last couple minutes. That's what we're fucking sending. We think that this man is so high on the pedestal that he deserves a gift that should come from the men that he so valiantly served. God, my thespian nature is really coming out right now. This is expression at its finest. And then I was like, what the fuck is this? Is this not disgusting? And Staff Sergeant was like, sir, shit's fucking gay, but we shouldn't, let's just not, let's pick and choose our battles. Like, we're already, because I was a piece of shit. So I remember during the ceremony, the Battalion XO, he grabs he gives him a flag in a trophy thing. Gives him a flag. Oh no, it had the flag, it had the unit medals, it has ribbon stack, all this fucking shit. It's a box, the shadow box. Oh my God. So he gives him I think it was just a signed flag, and then there was a shadow box. Oh, and then he gets him a fucking painting of the Battle of Belleau Wood. This amazing picture, it's right here. It's the sickest picture in the world. It's this right here. It's a Battle of Belleau Wood stabbing the fucking German through the heart in the midst of battle. Getting that knife bayonet kill. Get it, bruh. You got him a big picture in this beautiful frame, like very expensive shit. And he hands it to him, and he's like, sir, serving with you, it just reminded me of what the Marine Corps is all about. And what 2-5, what 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines, oh, there we go. Just reminds me of what 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines is all about. It's about taking your bayonet and stabbing your enemy through the heart. And this is a memoriam to you, or respect to you, for bringing that mindset to our unit. That mindset, that warrior killer mindset. You bring it to our unit, sir. So we felt compelled to buy you this giant $500 fucking picture. And then we're not done yet. Motherfucker. Then he says, sir, there's one more gift. One more gift that me and the troops, me and the Marines thought that was appropriate for you. He's over here. He pulls out the same rifle that they used in World War I, 1915, I don't know, Browning or whatever the fuck it was. This, sir, this is the rifle that would drive through the heart of our enemies. This is it. For you, sir. I bet you, if he ever watches this, and he probably will, because the Marine Corps is, everybody talks, especially the officer corps, it's going to feel like 1,000 bees are stinging him. And then like somebody push kicked him. Straight step. That's what it's going to feel like when he watches this. And I hope other officers see this and identify that that's not acceptable in Marine Corps officer culture. No way, Jose. This is me trying to make a difference. Get that shit the fuck out. And again, I fully acknowledge that I was a piece of shit, but I wasn't that. I wasn't an entitled fuck. And that entitlement, it's got to go. They need to teach more humility. That's what I hope my films do for the rest of my life. Veteran television's films as well. The business serves as a vehicle to hold up that mirror and show us these parts of our own culture that we are like, that's pretty bad. And it fucking hurts sometimes to acknowledge that shit. But that pain is how we grow. I'd be doing a disservice to the Marine Corps if I wasn't showing the reality of who we are and allowing us to reassess. Is that what we want to do? Is that what we want to be like? Because whenever we see ourselves like that, it fucking stings. I look back at myself probably once a week. There's probably something in this video that I'm going to fucking watch later when I'm not high. And I'm going to be like, oh, God damn it, I shouldn't have fucking posted that. Fuck. Ugh. Should I take it down? Should I take it down? No, that's getting a lot of views. Ooh, look at those comments. Fuck it, I gotta leave it up. Ballin'. Oh yeah, so anyway, that's what I observed, and I want to bring that to the screen. You know why? Because these junior enlisted, those who feel these things, we don't have a means to express that. And you know what? It's the military. So, I mean, that's the way it's gotta fucking be. Like, I'm not trying to change that. Like, you gotta shut the fuck up sometimes, a lot of times. But what I mean is that nobody gets to express that on a big level, a level everyone can come together and understand. There are no focus groups for people who feel like they've been taken advantage of or abused by their higher-ups, by people who think that, there's no group for actionable change within the Marine Corps. So these thoughts and these feelings that exist in people's souls and minds, they're not being expressed by anyone. And that fucking sucks. That's not a good feeling. It makes you feel oppressed to not have a voice. We provide a voice to those who have actually felt these things. And sometimes they're fucking ugly. So ugly. But they're fucking real things. And we have the opportunity to give this community a voice. Give these people who feel underserved, oppressed, taken advantage of, because you're just a fucking 19-year-old stupid fucking boot. Too fucking stupid. You're an idiot. Look in the mirror and fucking slap yourself across the face because you're an idiot. No, not all of you, but fucking most of you. Regardless, is that we show that too. It's important for us to do that. Giving a voice. And if officers don't like that voice, well, are they willing to have a conversation about it? Or are they going to just say, shut the fuck up, right? Because that's what this is all about. What is this, the expression of these thoughts and emotions? What is that really intended to do? It's intended to make a difference. The hope, the goal is to make our community better. That's it. The active duty community was my initial inspirations, but as a business, we got the veteran community and the active community. It's important to be trying to make a difference, right? Entertainment, that's where all the fucking power is in this world. And I'm not a fucking politician, but I want to make a difference in this world. So it's like, okay, entertainment sounds like a way more fun way of making a difference in this world. So that's what I'm doing. And that's what we got right here. It's a tool to help make the world what we want it to be. I think film and television is just living proof that you can have a vision that exists in here and go from your brain, from a thought to the screen, which becomes reality. It's an incredible thing, right? So if we just have a vision for a better future for our community, we can shape that vision in our community by showing it to them on the screen. And this is a long-term endeavor, a lifelong journey. This isn't some quick, easy thing. And, first and foremost, we have to convince people to give us their money. And that's not an easy thing to do. You have to fucking bring them in. This isn't social media where you just got to get their attention, right? These chicks with the picture of their ass and then a really fucking motivational quote about struggle. She had fucking zits when she was 16. Great asses though. And they would want me to say that. We're making a difference. We're doing all that fucking good jazz. And so we have the ability to do that. That means portraying things authentically. And then we cross into fantasy because we gotta get them to convince them to pay motherfucking money. And then we celebrate because we don't want people to walk away with this negative thought of the military. Some other network can do that. We still want to celebrate. You want to be like, this is still a sick place. Like, yeah, it's ugly sometimes and it's fucked up, but the military's a cool fucking place. As a business, we're optimistic, not just realistic. We're optimistic. That's what we do. We give a voice to those who don't have it, and we encourage change. You guys are probably gonna now throw that video of me fucking that corpse or jerking off with that hand.
Oh yeah!
So that's a Grunts Life coming out November 1. And that's why we portray people like that, because the way we actually felt. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I wanted to choke my battalion commander to death. This was my fantasy. Ready? Just choke him to death. I wrote about this in my book, so go read my fucking book, Embarrassing Confessions of a Marine Lieutenant. Choking him to death. I watched the fear in his eyes. I choked him until he got scared, because he resisted, he fought. So he got scared. And then once I saw that, which was the same fear that all these fucking guys are probably feeling as they're bleeding out when they blow their fucking legs off, or took a gunshot to the chest or some shit. They're fucking bleeding out, like terrible look in the eyes. I never saw it on any Americans. I saw it on some Afghans. Shit was fucking creepy. I was like, ew, don't look at me, dude. Stop. I'm trying to see your busted ass, man. Oh, God, that felt so good to say that. Fuck me, man. Just busted a motherfucking nut. I'm not even going to need to fuck my hand tonight. Yes, I am. Who are we kidding? So this is why we made Grunts Life. This is why we fucking keep it real. And that's what's up. All right, I'm out of steam, guys. This is super fun hanging out with myself. I mean, you guys. And I'll have to do this next time, huh? Talked about a lot of stuff. Put in the comments, you know, like fucking good stuff about, you know, whatever the fuck I talked about, which I already forget. Here's looking at you, kid. Yeah, I'm really hungry. That's what's going on here. Put good stuff in the comments, though. You know, like fucking how good everybody's doing. And, you know what you learned. I'm sure you learned something here this evening. You know, maybe put that in the comments. And, you know, another dude might come in and be like, yeah, dude, I was thinking the same thing. And then you're like, oh, that's great, man. Where are you from? And, oh, I'm from Odessa, Texas, man. Oh, I'm from Southern California, man. Oh, that's cool, man. I love Southern California. I would want to come out there, man. Well, dude, you should come out here, dude. This place is really fucking cool. This is all happening in the comments. Yeah, it's a fucking good time, man. Fucking got the beach. Beach is super cool. Live on a lake, blah, blah, blah. It became me. I'm in the comments now. Mrs. B in the text guy. Well, hey, you know what, man? I can come out there at the end of the month. 27, 28, man. I can come out there. We can just hang out. And then next thing you know, this dude's blowing me. Oh, motherfucker, you bad. So yeah, keep it cool in the comments. Don't fuck any hicks from Odessa. Don't do that. This guy's giving me fucking AIDS. Yeah, keep it cool in the comments. Stop doing the fighting thing. It's obnoxious. Like you just all of a sudden, like everyone just feels like being an asshole. Sometimes it's funny. I'm the witty guys. But just don't. Like why? Just do it. Bust someone's balls, and then if somebody's actually seems heated, then you know keep it cool again. Be like, hey, dude, I'm just kidding. Later.